This week on commandN, blogging for dog food, the Facebook phone fiasco, and the world's best iPad stand. Welcome to episode 221 of commandN. I'm Amber.
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm actually standing on a step, and I'm imagining that I'm the same height as Jeff.
It's true. It helps with filming.
It does, but for the rest of the episode, unfortunately, we can't shoot in the same place, so I'm going to be short again.
But it's very nice to be up here I came up for the BlackBerry Torch launch, and always great to come up and film and see Chris and the rest of the crew.
Especially Chris. All right, let's get right into it and talk about the tech headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by our friends over at GoDaddy.com. We have a great deal for you this week. If you go to GoDaddy and you spend $30 or more, which is easy to do, you can get $5 off by entering this promo code COMM530. That's COMM, C-O-M-M, 530. If you forget this code or any others, you can check them out online at commandN.tv/GoDaddy, and thanks for your support.
Well, for this episode's headlines, Twitter has made a pretty big announcement that they're revamping their web interface. So when you log into twitter.com over the next little while, they're rolling this out over a little bit, you will see what I think is a much improved design. They've brought a kind of tabbed interface to the timeline area, so you can stay in one place and see your @replies and all these different things. If you click on a tweet, there's sort of a sidebar thing that pops up with related information. There's many profiles, better embedding of video and other media content. So I think it's a lot of good improvements that you'll see on the website.
Well, aside from Twitter buzz, one of the recent headlines to spread around the internet was a rumor that Facebook was coming out with its own phone that would be a competitor to the Android phone.
God, just what we need, more phones.
I know. Now, this rumor started on TechCrunch. They announced that this was happening. However, I will say that Facebook has confirmed that they have no plans to launch their own phone. Hopefully, they will spend this time just focusing on the website, making it better and better all the time, and not get into the business of creating hardware and software.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in other Facebook news, something that has been circulating the internet over the past few weeks is almost coming to a town near you. The Facebook movie trailer that people have been loving, and millions have viewed it already, which gets all of us very excited about seeing the Social Network movie. Well, this launches on October 1st. I have to say I will probably be one of the first to see it.
Yeah.
I cannot wait, and I think that it's going to be a huge hit.
And David Fincher as a director, like lots of stuff to look forward to in that.
I believe I deserve some recognition from this board.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Which part?
So Microsoft is bringing Internet Explorer 9 into public beta, and I think this might finally be the upgrade that brings their browser in line with modern browsers, and maybe even surpassing them in some areas.
So what is going to be different about this new version? Because I have to say I'm a Chrome user and not a big IE user.
No, and there's lots of reasons not to like IE in the past, but they've done some great work on the interface, super simplified, a nice look that isn't just a carbon copy of other browsers. A lot of it is about speed and standard support, so like CSS3, HTML5, some improved tab browsing, all sorts of little things like that. It'll handle media better and looks very promising.
Well, I'd like to have another headline about something launching. Unfortunately, I have a story about something going away.
Yeah.
For the past few years, I have been a big fan of the blogging tool called Vox, which is from the people at 6 Apart who also do Typepad.
Yeah.
I promoted this many times over and over again. However, they are shutting down their doors. And if you do have a Vox account, it's very important to know that by September 30th, you need to make sure that you have moved all of your information to another blogging service, because you will no longer be able to access any of your content on Vox. So get it off there, and RIP Vox.
Yeah. Well, we've hit a lot of the big players in tech, so let's do a story on Sony. They're announcing for their PS3, as of September 21st, there'll be a free software update available that will allow you to watch 3D Blu-ray movies on your PS3.
Ooh,
So
very cool.
Very cool. It doesn't have all the functionality that you would in a dedicated 3D Blu-ray player, but I think the things missing are like you don't have 3D menus and things like that. So your movie experience will be there, you know, all the sound and visual splendor that you'd expect from
You
it.
just
So
need the glasses.
you just need the glasses. Very expensive glasses, probably.
One of the most popular questions I get about how to build your own brand online is, how do I get people to talk about my products or services? Well, check out this story from a company called Pedigree, who recently launched a program where if you blog about their dog food, they will donate one bag of dog food to an animal shelter. So a really cool idea where they are marrying together corporate responsibility and social media.
Hi, and welcome to the Hot Stuff segment. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about Griffin's Loop iPad stand, and that's what we have right here. So it is a nice weighty stand with some non-slip surfaces on the bottom, so it's not going to move anywhere on you. It's got a decent heft, so it's not going to slide around even just from weight. You can run a dock cable in underneath and position your iPad vertically or horizontally. This is obviously with the Apple case on it. Without the case, it's got some non-scratching surfaces in here, so you don't have to worry, but it works just fine with the case. So that's the case folded up. You can put it portrait or landscape, and I find really when you get this thing set up with a little portable Bluetooth keyboard, this is a great little portable futuristic kind of laptop setup for me. I can touch this without the stand moving much, which I find the Apple case alone doesn't do. The Apple case kind of feels like it's going to fall over unless you have it laying down. So you can also lay this one down, so you've got a more horizontal viewpoint on it. But I think this provides pretty much the nicest orientation, and it's from Griffin. It's $30, and I'm just loving it. That's all for this week. I'm Jeff MacArthur. Enjoy. So now it's time for our web picks. What do you have this weekend?
This week I have a web pick from a friend of ours. Her name is Sarah. She's kind of new to the whole online world, and she's very interested in how all these different tools work. Recently she put a video up on YouTube of her playing around with a lightsaber. Now she's kind of disappointed because this video only had about 17 views, and it's been my personal mission to get Sarah more views on YouTube and more friends on Twitter. So check out this video. We'll have a link in the show notes, and make sure that you share it as much as you can so Sarah gets her claim to fame.
Turn it on.
Ah, that's sweet.
Thank you.
Well, my webpick's a little bit more professionally oriented. Lanyard.com, that's lanyard without that last A in the classic Web 2.0 spelling. It's a social conference site, basically. It hooks up to your Twitter account, and it will let you know what conferences your friends are speaking at, what conferences they're going to. You can add a conference to their system so that they can start tracking it, and then other people can track news to do with that conference. It sounds like a really, really cool idea. I've just taken a peek at it, but looks like something that would be great for the future.
It is really neat. So if you're into heading out to conferences or you find that there's too many, this is a great place to go to figure out what you want to do and what one you want to attend next. As always, if you have any feedback for us, let them know how they can contact us.
First of all, go to commandN.tv and leave us a comment. We'd love for you to share your thoughts with everyone else, but you're also welcome to email us at info@commandN.tv.
And apologies, it's been a few weeks since we put out an episode. I will say it's mostly my fault, as always. It's my fault.
Yeah, pretty much all Amber's fault.
Many more great episodes to come. Until then, see you next time. It is really neat. So if you're into heading out to conferences or you find that there's too many, this is a great place to go to figure out what you want to do and what one you want to attend next. As always, if you have any feedback for us, let them know how they can contact us.
First of all, go to commandN.tv and leave us a comment. We'd love for you to share your thoughts with everyone else, but you're also welcome to email us at info@commandN.tv.
And apologies, it's been a few weeks since we put out an